Welcome back to the deep dive. So if you've ever had to pull a thick, rigid cable through a packed conduit, you know the sheer frustration of it.
Especially a DVI cable. The connector head is just massive.
Exactly. Today we're doing a deep dive on a product that, well, it pretty much solves that problem entirely. We're looking at the PureLink EZD-030 0DZ DVI over detachable fiber cable.
And this really gets to the heart of DVI's biggest limitation. Copper. A standard copper DVI cable, it just starts losing signal quality very, very quickly.
So after, what, maybe 15 meters, you're in trouble.
You are, and that's where this whole fiber approach comes in. It uses light, not electricity, so you can maintain perfect signal quality, fully HDCP compliant, for runs up to 100 meters.
100 meters, that's over 300 feet.
It completely changes how you can design an AV system.
Okay, so let's get into the performance. This model we're looking at is 30 meters, and it supports WXGA resolution. That's 1920 by 1200 at 60 hertz.
And crucially, 1080p with 36-bit deep color.
Why is that 36-bit figure so important?
I mean, for you, that translates to incredible color fidelity.
Yeah.
Think about high-end digital signage or complex medical imaging. You just can't have color banding.
Right, and if you're burying this cable in a wall, it has to be reliable.
It has to be rock solid. That's why the MTBF, the mean time between failures, is rated at 50,000 hours.
50,000, that's what, almost 6 straight years of 247 operation?
Exactly. For a fixed installation like in a command center, that's not just a nice to have, it's an absolute requirement. You set it and forget it.
But hold on, DVI is kind of an older standard, right? Why are we investing in fiber for DVI instead of just, switching everything to HDMI or DisplayPort?
That's a really good question. The reality is that there are millions of high-end projectors, monitors, and switchers out there that still rely on DVI 1.0.
So this is about extending the life of that existing, very expensive infrastructure.
Precisely. It's a fiber optic lifeline. You don't have to rip and replace everything.
Okay, let's talk about the innovation they call easy in, easy out. This is what really caught my eye. The problem was always trying to drag that huge connector head through a conduit.
It's the thing that stops a job cold. It's a physical barrier.
So how do they get around it?
It's brilliantly simple, actually. The connector bodies, the big DVI heads, are detachable.
So you're not pulling the whole head through?
No, you're just pulling this ultra-thin fiber cable. It's tiny. It glides through conduits that would have been, well, completely impossible before. Then you just click the connector bodies on at each end.
That's a game changer. It must save so much time and labor. And what about powering it? Don't these active cables need their own power supply?
Not this one. The active transceivers, the little bits of tech that do the signal conversion, they're built right into those detachable heads.
And they get power from where?
They draw a tiny amount of power directly from the source device itself. The DVI port provides it, so it's completely plug and play. No external power bricks. No wall warts.
Super clean installation. And I see here it's also plenum rated.
Which is non-negotiable for commercial buildings. It means a cable jacket is safe for air handling spaces. It won't spread fire or toxic smoke.
So the key takeaway for you, the listener, is pretty clear. This is high-performance, long-distance DVI designed to solve the biggest physical headache for any AV installer.
It's all about those detachable heads and drawing power from the source. It just simplifies everything.
Right.
But it does raise a bigger question, doesn't it? If this detachable fiber approach can so fundamentally fix DVI installation, and we see PureLink is also doing it for HDMI 2.0, what does that suggest?
That the days of the bulky, fixed-head coppery cable might be numbered.
It suggests that this sort of approach might be the future for all professional AV cabling. That's something for you to think about.